I remember watching Mother about 4 years ago, and at that time I said to myself, bro, this isn't a horror film for you, but you're scared and disturbed as hell. Aronofsky calls it a horror movie, but there's no Annabelle or dark forces that possess your children in it. The truly terrifying aspect of the movie are rooted in social anxiety and lack of communication skills. Just think about it. At the beginning of the movie, if Jennifer Lawrence convinces Javier Bardem to send these people away, or if she shouts at the guests to get the hell out of her house, then the movie would have ended peacefully. But that's not what happened. I watched Mother again recently and paid closer attention to the details Aronofsky uses to disturb the audience, especially introverts. Imagine yourself in a crowd, lost in your thoughts, and suddenly someone asks you a question. You're like, and then you blurt out something like, no, you shouldn't. Your voice shrinks, lacks strength, and shows a complete lack of confidence. The person who asked the question doesn't even notice your response. That exact feeling of discomfort occurs multiple times in the movie, and subconsciously you're disturbed, thinking, she's talking to you, you spineless worms with no shred of honor.
Would you say something?
All characters in the movie ignore her. Even when they do talk to her, they don't take her words seriously. It's painful, especially if you've experienced similar situations before. As the movie progresses, these situations intensify, and you find yourself thinking, okay, this isn't normal anymore. Then the chaos begins, and you keep asking yourself, what the hell is going on here? The beauty of Mother lies in how it discomforts you without relying on ghosts or monsters. The terror comes from the human psyche, the fear of being unheard, unseen, and insignificant. For introverts, Mother is a nightmare scenario. It's like every fear of social interaction, every anxiety about being misunderstood or ignored is brought to life in the most intense way possible. The film taps into the horror of losing control over your own space and the people around you. It's not about what's happening on the surface. It's about the deeper emotional and psychological turmoil that resonates with those who are more introspective. Aronofsky masterfully crafts a world where the protagonist's reality crumbles under the weights of others' demands and expectations. For those who value solitude and personal boundaries, this film is a relentless assault on the senses. It's not just what happens to Jennifer Lawrence's characters that's horrifying. It's the idea that such an invasion of personal space and autonomy could happen to anyone, especially those who feel vulnerable in social situations. So if you're an introvert, Mother isn't just a horror film. It's a psychological minefield. It forces you to confront your deepest fear about social interaction, personal space, and the loss of control. And that's what makes it so profoundly disturbing.